and you're on top of the world.
After hours of...
So I learned this morning that there was apparently protests in LA yesterday. It's June 9th at the time of this recording. Bro, what the hell happened? LA protest reporter shot with rubber bullet live on TV.
After hours of standing off, this situation
What?
has now rapidly deteriorated. The LAPD moving in on horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA. Ah! You just shut the fuck up!
You okay?
I'm good.
Good morning. We begin with developing news out of Los Angeles, where tensions have reached boiling point. Tear gas and rubber bullets fired as protesters clash with police over immigration raids. Straight to US correspondent Lauren.
Is this still happening right now? Is this still going on?
Tamazi. Lauren, what's the latest as we come to you?
Kate, this situation really unravelled about 90 minutes ago and has been out of hand ever
Oh, this
since.
is yesterday was the third day, so yeah, probably.
Police that are on the street. This is
Dude, that's
actually
nuts.
an on-ramp onto the 101 freeway in Los Angeles. We're in the heart of downtown right now. And this area
Look at all the
has
people
just
on the
been
bridge.
entirely shut down by police and by protesters. If we can just have a look over in the distance there, you can see the dark black smoke. That is coming from a vehicle that has been set alight by protesters as they move through the city here. There have been thousands of people throughout the day. Things had been relatively on and off, a little bit of moments of chaos. But then it was unclear what exactly sparked this big movement from police. They came through on horses, firing tear gas, firing those flashbang grenades, and moving through so quickly. Officers here are actually heading down onto the highway now.
So what the hell is going on, man? What the fuck?
You can see them walking down. This is a major freeway in Los Angeles. You can see one side of that still open there. But officers moving down. We know a little earlier on in the day, protesters had made their way down.
Holy shit, there's a lot of cops.
Block off this freeway. I think they might be down there again. But you can see the amount of people that are walking through here. These officers are all armed with batons. As this situation continues to develop. But
Fuck the popo. Yeah, this is fucked.
Day 3 is happening in protest of the immigration and custom enforcement raids that have been unfolding in Los Angeles. Undocumented migrants have been the target of these raids. They were a surprise and has sparked such fierce anger throughout Los Angeles. This is a city that is made up of so many immigrants.
Jesus, man.
There is actually around 10% of the city that is undocumented migrants. That's hundreds of thousands of people, and there is just so much anger here in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah, Lauren, and these are incredible scenes that we're seeing at the moment. It has now entered the evening there. I know you and your cameraman yourselves, you got caught up in some of the crossfire earlier. Do you get a sense that it is becoming more heated as the day goes on?
It definitely feels that way, and you know, we can see vehicles on fire.
So like, what the hell is going on over there, man? There's a fucking car on fire.
This is now day 3.
There's some shit.
The evenings have been getting a little more out of hand, but what we have been seeing in the
This is
past
fucked.
90 minutes or so is by far and away the most significant escalation here on the ground. I'm going to stay here a little bit further away from these police because they have been firing a lot of tear gas. It has been so heavy in the air, but even so, it just doesn't seem to be deterring these protesters. That's one of those flashbang grenades. They're being let off in an effort to try and deter these protesters, but I keep seeing fireworks in the distance as well. Protesters are lobbing things back at these officers. It really is kind of a mix of the LAPD,
What the fuck?
these riot police, and then of course we've seen those soldiers on the ground here in Los Angeles. The National Guard, there are at least 300 deployed by the Donald Trump administration. The US president ordering in those National Guardsmen and putting them under federal service. That in itself is such a significant move. Normally it would be something that the state governor asks the president for, but in this case Donald Trump bypassed Governor Gavin Newsom, who is calling for last time that was done, Kate, was more than 50 years ago, back in 1965. So it is
Wow.
Truly a huge
I don't even know
escalation. And everyone that I've spoken to here today,
something about ICE.
The very vast majority of them have been from Los
And like
Angeles.
immigrants at the border or something.
They want these National Guardsmen out. They want these immigration and customs enforcement agents out, and it just doesn't feel like anything is going to let up until that happens. I mean, if we can just show you this man here, he's got one of the fluorescent guns there, and that is one of the things that can fire off tear gas canisters, and then those rubber bullets as well, which we've been seeing the crowd peppered with. But look,
Girls got flashbang rounds.
Mexican flag. We've seen quite a number of those. Of course, a huge Mexican population in Los Angeles as well.
Jesus,
so,
man.
Look, Kate, it's just a situation that
I wonder if anybody like we know
right
in the comm is close to this shit.
Very heightened emotions here.
Very volatile scenes there, Lauren Tomasi.
Dude, it's a fucking war zone. Jesus, bro.
With Own Pro.